Hello everyone, I'm Masa. Looks like it might take some courage to eat this, doesn't it? I'm turning this into sushi today. This sushi ingredient that kind of looks like a brain is called Shirako in Japan. The most common types of Shirako in Japan come from puffer fish, cod, or salmon. Puffer fish Shirako is considered a luxury, so I almost never see it at regular supermarkets. For home cooking, cod and salmon Shirako are much more common in Japan. When it comes to sushi, cod Shirako is the go-to choice, so I picked some up for today's recipe. Alright, let's get started with the preparation. Shirako is attached to a thick membrane like this. The first step is to separate it from that membrane. Using scissors makes this part a lot easier. You just cut along like this. I'm careful not to cut too much though, because if you do, the Shirako can fall apart into small pieces. Try to keep it in larger sections as you work. Once the main membrane is removed, I'm good to move on to the next step. Next, I'm gonna make a 2% salt water ice to get rid of the smell from the Shirako, and also add some sake. This is actually the same method used in sushi restaurants. Shirako tends to have a strong smell, and let it sit in the fridge for at least 2 days. After 1 day, you'll notice the water gets slightly cloudy. That's because the smell and impurities are being released from the Shirako into the water. Change the water daily and each time. After 2 days, you might see a little bit of blood has come out as well. At this point, the Shirako should have lost most of its smell, and it's ready for the next step. Some sushi restaurants seem to age it for about 9 days. Next, I cut the Shirako into bite-sized pieces. By the way, I've actually tried eating salmon Shirako at home before, but honestly, I couldn't handle the smell at all. Their sliminess was intense. Okay, and I'm gonna boil them. When boiling Shirako, I don't drop it straight into boiling water. First, turn off the heat. Then gently add the Shirako. Shirako often carries parasites, so it's important to cook it through. Let it sit in the residual heat for about 3 minutes. If you boil it with the heat on, the Shirako can get too firm, and you'll lose that creamy texture. That's why I prefer using the residual heat for this step. After 3 minutes, the Shirako is perfectly cooked and ready to use. Alright, let's make sushi. Shirako is in season right now. It might look a little shocking, but the flavor is rich, creamy, and absolutely delicious. When using Shirako for sushi, gunkanmaki style is the most common choice. It's also fantastic with toppings like grated spicy radish, ponzu sauce with gelatin, and green onions. And there you have it. Shirako sushi is ready to enjoy. Thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more sushi tips. Arigato!